Shut up. I'm trying to, say hello to everybody. Bozo.
Damn.
Get wrecked, bozo.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. It has been a hot minute once again, because I have not been feeling well, and I'm still not feeling well. So apologies if I'm, hacking and coughing over here. It will continue. Um, but everything should hopefully be working now. I was having some crashes earlier, but I think that was more, the beautiful
Oh
continuance
no.
on morale improves.
We're invaded by a silly little penguin.
What? Oh, we have been. What do you? Oh, I did forget to change one person.
It's okay. Suzerain is immortal.
Unfortunately, no matter how hard I try. No, there is your correct character. Me every day. Alright. So, yeah, we were doing a little bit of discussion of what happened last session. I believe we have a write-up if somebody would like to read it.
Somebody.
Talos, you wrote.
You wrote it.
Somebody.
Somebody,
I'm somebody.
would you like to read it?
I'm beginning to feel like a rep. More confident in my sourceship with the
Beginning to
change I
feel a
made with
lot
this
like
rapier.
Christmas.
Something with a bit more finesse instead of the brutal swings I'd grown accustomed to before. It really helps me focus. Our group had located the tavern Ansem had spoke of, and we forged ahead with a slight bit of reckless abandon at first. I suppose we're still working on the cohesion part of group training. Devon has proved to be receptive to feedback, which is quite good. We tore through these rapid with some admirable efficiency and somehow lucked out in finding out where Petra had been holed up. It seemed she'd been stored in a flimsy cage as a food source. I'm beginning to feel less remorse for killing these creatures by the moment. We elected to make a swift retreat with our objective in hand, but when we rounded the corner, it seems an accursed rat abomination had sniffed us out and assaulted us. This one proved much more of a challenge than anticipated, nearly killing our dwarven ally, Thrain, and seemingly infected him with some oversized purple teeth. Thankfully, with some well-managed tactics, we'd sling this beast as well as making our retreat. Milo laid a spectacularly brutal spell that killed it at just the right moment, and we collected a sword as it seemed to have a wicked edge, and its teeth. That I am not sure as to why, but Milo insisted it was important. We made our escape and traveled back to the Lantern's hideaway with Petra in tow. Mission successful. We received high praise from Ansem and the accompanied guards, learning that Petra was not his sister, but a high-ranking officer of the Lanterns as well. Fate smiling upon us, perhaps we shall be recognized more swiftly than intended. They were kind enough to give us rest in their barracks for the night, and with the time found out of danger, I am writing this entry with newfound confidence in my abilities. Perhaps the old quartermaster was right. It's in no time.
Alright, take an extra inspiration. And also, yo, that's the first hype train I've ever had, I think! I don't think I've ever had, an actual hype train start. That's wild. Thank you guys for the subs. So let's see. So, as we wrapped up last session, you all were still in Shepherd's Way. Debating on getting a little bit of rest, except for the fact that the haze overhead makes it impossible for normal people to get any kind of meaningful rest. Sorry, while in the city. I've been infected by the haze.
Have to pay respect.
So, how you all go about this is entirely up to you.
So we're in the Hooded Lantern's barracks now?
You guys are in Shepherd's Way, which is it's one of the main gates into the town. And it is one that the Hooded Lanterns have occupied and claimed.
We are where
It
the
is,
is.
yeah, more like here.
We are not technically through the gates yet.
I do believe I am in the medic tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got messed
I
up
got
pretty
got.
bad.
I got.
So, if I remember correctly, we can't rest in the haze, right?
You cannot long
Short
rest in the
rest.
haze. You can short rest just fine. You cannot long rest. And if you spend more than 24 hours in the haze, then you're going to start suffering. You'll have to make contamination rolls, the Constitution saving throws, every extra hour over 24 hours.
What how long do we have to stay out of the haze?
You need to have a long rest out of the haze.
Okay.
And before we continue any further, there is one other thing that I wanted to bring up that I had completely forgotten about in previous sessions. But now that you have completed this quest and found Petra Lane, now it's come up. Favors. While you are playing through the campaign, and while you are doing jobs for these different factions, and eventually possibly choosing one to align yourself with more than the others, you'll be able to call in favors. One of these favors being the little flare gun that you have. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, because I had forgotten about it last time. You can choose to either hold on to the flare gun, or they will point you in the direction of one supply cache that they have stored in the city.
I would
I-
prefer the supply cache, personally.
I think the flare gun would be much more useful.
So the flare gun is basically one-time use, fired into the air, and within like a minute or two, there should be some members of the Hooded Lanterns, as long as you are not somewhere ridiculous.
So, I do not wish to be bothersome. I understand supplies are important, but we have stuff we can sell. What's not able to be dealt with is a challenge too great for us to deal with in the moment.
So
Should
we'd
we-
have Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Should we find ourselves an encounter that should prove too difficult, we need assistance.
Well, do keep in mind that it would take them time to travel to us. If we're already in an encounter that would prove too difficult, then we may not have enough time to wait for them.
And you think these possible supplies that we don't know what's in is way more important than...
I would say that you're also neglecting the fact that a flare does not only attract the people that we want to attract.
At the very least, it gets us out, because we might not be dead, but we can get them to pull our corpses out and deal with that later.
I'm just curious, what do we have to sell besides the delirium that we've collected? Because
I found a painting.
oh, that's fair. Because at the moment we just have some gold and a sword and some delirium. That's it.
We also do need to go back to the town since we've been in here for a while and we're running low on supplies.
My idea with the supply cache is it will give us a goal to look forward to and a path that we can travel that at least we know there's something safe at the end.
Hear me out. We have people who know how to make money. And I think that might be the best option, because we need money.
Well, we can't even get into the city right now, so we can sleep on it too. I don't. Is this a we have to deal with right now thing, or can we kind of hold on to
No,
the flare?
We can... Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah, I was more asking, Mr. DM.
It is unfortunately something we need you to decide before you leave the city. Or before you leave the gate. We don't typically hand out these supply caches very often. They usually contain healing potions and ointments, healer's kits, if you're in incredibly poor shape, some kind of ammunition, rations, and somewhere safe to rest.
Then we need the supply cache. Because we can always go back, once we clear the cache, we can always go back to that area, I assume. If we need a place to rest, we just, can't stay overnight in the city.
Becomes kind of like a waypoint to, clear ourselves.
I also, it pains me to admit it a bit, but despite what you've done for me and my sister, you're not one of us. The team that they would send to help you, it likely wouldn't be much. Not yet.
I think the supply cache is a good first step toward building repertoire with your people.
I agree.
As much as useful as the flare gun would be, I do agree that it would draw probably more harmful attention than good. I think our goal is to try and be careful here, not become a spectacle.
At least not until we're ready to.
No, this is true.
It would appear that most of you are in agreement then. Would you like the location of the supply cache in exchange for the flare?
Yes, please.
Very well. Allow me to mark it on your map. And they are going to make just a small little mark. Let's see. Where is this one going to be?
Right here.
It is directly in Castle Draken. Specifically in the throne room.
They just
Well,
have a
let's
laugh
see.
and tell us
You,
good luck getting to it.
Let's see. You all, remind me. You went down to the Sprawl, right? For your delirium hunt?
We did, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you're a little bit more familiar with the area there. Look for this symbol. They aren't all going to carry this symbol, so don't think that you're going to get lucky and just look around for more. There's a bit of a cipher involved, which we might share with you one day. But for now, keep an eye out for this. And he is going to draw a nonsense-looking symbol on just a little scrap of paper, and then tap in the upper right-ish section of the scroll.
Does that seem pretty close to where the Red Prince was?
So the Rat Prince was here on number 6.
Oh, on number 6. Got it. Okay.
So it's not too far. You guys had gone to the Sprawl and run into Ratlings the first time when you were doing the Delirium hunt.
That's right. Okay, so it's a couple blocks, 3-4 blocks from the Red Prince. Okay.
Do you need an escort down Shepherd's Way and back down to Emberwood Village?
No, I think we can manage that on our own.
Very well. You're free to stay and rest for as long as you'd like, but I'm afraid that we can't offer any more in the way of supplies.
Would we be permitted to come back in a day or two once we've made a little more exploration to discover what the what kind of benefits of the good words had been put for us? for lack of a better way to say it.
So, I would not show up here unannounced. We'll find you.
Oh, excellent.
That's not creepy at all.
We have the watchtower in Emberwood Village, if you're heading back there. We'll be able to get word to them. It'll likely even be either me or my sister. But we'll find you.
All right, I look forward to it.
As do I. Now go and get your rest. You've earned it. And Ansem is going to leave you all there.
Oh, one more thing.
Ansem is going to stop in his tracks and turn around.
I know this might seem a little weird, but I do hope to cultivate a good relationship with you all. And I think perhaps if I was to go around advertising that the Hooded Lanterns are all that, in fact, that it would be a good thing, yes?
It's likely to get you in some fights, but if you're looking to wear the cloak, then perhaps we can find some for you all. Should Elias Drexel agree that you're useful.
I was hoping for something a little more ostentatious, if that would be acceptable. Perhaps a standard.
I really do not wish to be associated with this.
You do not have to be. I would be.
Unfortunately, we are guilty by association here.
Which means you're already associated, so you don't
Mm.
necessarily have a whole lot of choice.
It sounds like this is a discussion that needs to happen among you all before you get our permission.
That's fair.
We appreciate all you've done for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to Emberwood then?
Sure.
I suppose so.
Right. Are you going to try to work your way down into the... Fuck you, I see that tiny little Amogus. The itty-bitty little baby Amogus.
I don't
The
see-
nonsense marker.
I don't see it.
So true. A little nonsense marker.
Oh my god.
But yeah, are you guys going to try to head to the Sprawl and collect that cash, or are you going to save that for another time?
I think we should get that right when we're rested,
Very well.
because I'm out of spells. We have a
Okay.
person who seems to be injured.
Well, I have once again forgotten to get you guys an actual party token. So please,
Well,
move the snail wherever you wish.
We're going back to Emberwood.
Okay, are you just following Shepherd's Way and then going south?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the way we came in.
Okay. Then in that case, we will... Where did my random encounter thing go? We will see if you have anything, any kind of encounters. There it is. I need somebody to roll me 1d20.
2.
Damn it.
So fast, Jesus.
Okay. Now, I need one other person to roll me 1d100.
Oh shit.
100.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit.
Uh-oh.
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 What's this one?
It's been nice playing with you boys.
Well, so we have a 34, and I need one other person to roll me another d100 because you get 2 encounters.
Dibs on that, guys.
You didn't want the 100?
26. The 100 means that you guys get 2.
Oh.
And 26.
Lovely.
Ah,
They can't all be bad, right? Right?
I mean,
Hey DM, did we have a short rest since last time or no?
Yeah.
yeah, you guys have a short
Okay,
rest.
that's important because I get spell slots back then.
yeah, the time in the barracks was our shortest.
Thanks.
I think I'd only get.
Spell
I-
slots. What I have.
When I did the level up thing, it decided to reset my HP.
Mhm.
How would you? I don't. I know I was low, but I don't know what I was at.
Just roll some hit die, I guess. You would have been at 1 because you got
I think
stabilized and
somebody.
then woke up.
I think somebody healed me though, didn't they?
If only this was a live streamed campaign that gets uploaded to YouTube, so I could just open up a video and skip to the end and
Yeah,
possibly
that
see what
takes
HP.
too long.
It
no.
will. It actually will.
No, I think Mr. Milo healed me with like the big heal spell. I might be able to find it.
I do have the 4d6 healing spell.
Yeah, I think that was the one that did it.
Yeah, you do have a 4d6 healing. It's a little bit scary.
But it
Or
gives
maybe-
contamination
No.
when you face.
No,
I think
see
the only thing I see is Cassith's 5.
Oh, I guess we have 5.
Okay, that's fine with me. I'll roll hit die.
That's right, because Cassith is the one who was, like, back to get you, because the others were escorting Petra out. So this is a silly thing. I'm gonna drag us back over to the random encounter city map. Please
Just
go
a
ahead.
little goblin with 3 HP.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little goblin with 3 HP. As you are walking through the city, there are a lot of spider webs on the ground.
God, no.
Nope.
Very large spider webs. And then you hear a little bit of commotion up ahead.
I think shoot first or run away is our best options.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey DM, can I make a perception check to see what I see with my little eyes?
Can I
Yeah.
help him?
Oh, are you helping me?
You can't help him, but you can make the check as well. 16 and 21. Okay, yeah, you guys can very clearly see what is happening here. Give me a moment to set these up and then I will describe it to you. Why is one of them not a thing? I will fix it.
Oh no, we see a PNG man.
You see,
It's the Blue Man Group.
Oh god. Run away!
Oh dear
Yeah.
God.
I don't have any spell slots.
so I rolled very low on how many of them there are. There are 2 gargoyles that normally you would see these gargoyles resting atop of the inner city walls, watching down. These are 2 of those exact same gargoyles. They bear the old crest of Draken, like the Von Draken family, on their chest. And they are beating to death a phase spider.
Oh.
Yeah, looking at it, 2 gargoyles versus 1 phase spider, you walk in on the tail end of this fight, as they are just crushing it. Just dropping hammer fists on it and pulverizing this creature into the dirt. You can hear their heavy stone just scraping along the cobblestones, making impacts through the creature's, like, exoskeleton onto the ground. And then they just stand silently.
I would
Would
like
you
to go the other way, please.
We can take them.
I do
Are
not
they-
think so.
Are they hostile?
I get the feeling they might be hostile if you go near them.
I don't
have-
think you saw what they did to the spider. I don't want that.
I do see. And I have some very powerful delirium here that can assist us.
Well, that's good for you, but not all of us fight from a distance.
Yeah, it's going to be me getting punched. I don't want to be punched like that.
I can stand up front should we need it.
If you want to be the punching bag, be my guest. I'd rather just go around.
Hey,
Is
DM.
there...
DM,
Yes.
can I make a history check on, like, what's the deal with gargoyles?
Yes, you can.
26.
Okay, fantastic. So the Von Draken family line had a few countermeasures to protect against any kind of invasion that may have happened before Drakkenheim fell. These were the wall gargoyles and the tower dragons. The wall gargoyles, there were significantly more of them, and they attack anyone that is intruding or trespassing. Anybody who is trespassing, like, with ill intent. However, there are rumors that since the fall of Drakkenheim, anyone in the city is a trespasser, so long as they do not bear the crest of Castle Draken.
Where did I put my...
The tower dragons, however, are far more intelligent, but also a lot more vicious. If you ran into one of them, they likely wouldn't care what you're wearing. They are preserving the city until the rightful heir takes their place.
I still believe
And actually,
we can
you know
take
what?
them.
Real quick, I'm going to give you something else for that nat 20, just because of specifically what you were looking for. You know the location of one tower dragon, where it makes its, like, home. And that is here on Tower 3. Or Gate 3. They're typically gold dragons.
I'm gonna relay all this information to the party.
So
So-
you're saying that it's on site and they will try to kill us?
That is correct.
That's what it sounds like.
It also makes for easy loot, too.
They're made of stone.
What do we loot? And she just points at it. What is there to grab?
Hey, DM,
It's stone.
is there, like, any gemstones or anything on these creatures?
They had, like, a little bit of gold inlay and a little bit of, like, gems, but they're not going to be that expensive. They are worn down from years of no maintenance, and just fighting. It's like ruined ceremonial armor, essentially.
What they have on right now, we can reforge
What, the 3
that.
gold worth of armor?
I can reforge that and sell it for much greater.
We are really poor right now.
We
We're
need
also
some money.
really injured.
I agree with that as well.
I can take the brunt.
So you guys are doing a whole lot of talking over there. I'm gonna need one person to roll me a d20. Wow, nobody rushed to roll that one. Interesting.
I was
So-
eating pretzels, so I was a little slow.
My luck is horrible, so I don't dare.
Hey, man,
So,
I rolled a 100
I
on a
w-
D100.
I was rolling
Unbelievable.
that basically as a, like, kind of a pseudo stealth roll, Like, you guys are talking loud, what would it take for them to notice you speaking? And they turn their attention to you.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
Seeing them turn, can I just cast a spell?
If you would like to kick this off immediately into combat.
I would.
Okay.
I'm going to be using my anomalous materials here, so I do not gain contamination. And then I'm going to be casting a Comet Shards on this one right here.
Okay, and
The one on the right.
Comet Shards is just better magic missile,
Magic
right?
missile, yeah. And it pushes them 10 feet away per strike, I'm pretty sure.
Very well.
And so I'll be doing three of them. So this is all on the right one. So 1, 2, and 3.
My god, that's a lot of initiatives. Like,
There
those are
goes
some...
There goes my one crit for the day.
20...
I only get one. And it's usually on an
And he's pushed away 30 feet from me. I don't know if it's 30. It says it's 10 feet away from you per comet. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming it is 30 then.
Yeah.
And like Eldritch Blast.
And it's just... It threw its arms up to try to defend itself. And the scraping of the stone underneath it, just leaving, like, a Dragon Ball Z trail. Like, whenever they're doing a beam flash and they're getting pushed back.
Oh,
Just
so the ground is scraped with them?
Yeah, just in the, like, just a groove carved in the cobblestone. And we will start initiative with Thrain.
Am I able to climb up the top of this building?
Maybe with an athletics check. Well, there's also an overturned cart there. You could also possibly try acrobatics.
You know, Thrain's feeling feisty. I'll try it.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to jump on top of the roof off the cart. Oh fuck.
So, a 12. The infection is making him bold. With a 12, you do manage to get up. You kind of like hit your shin on the side of the building and it... Ooh, ouch, owie. It is going to take the rest of your movement getting up to there, because you kind of stumble a little. But you're up there.
That's fine. That's fine. And then I will shoot at this guy.
Okay.
These aren't aberrations, are they?
They are not. They are constructs.
Alright. That's a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
8 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage.
Yep. Makes sense. I give the rest of the party the thumbs up after they hear that just loud thunk.
Yep.
Off the stone.
Yeah, just the arrow digs in like maybe an inch and shatters. Devin.
Boy. Well. Let's see here. It's not close enough. Well. Can I get up to this pile of rocks? This is the only thing I have. I'm just gonna run up to these pile of rocks, and I would like to yeet rock.
You would like to yeet rock?
It's gonna be a disadvantage because it's past 30 feet.
Yeah.
And I would like to attempt to yeet rock.
Yeet rock.
She just runs up and she just grabs a boulder, a decent sized one, off the pile of rubble and just like shot puts it at the gargoyle.
Please just roll straight.
Straight. I don't need to. I have a macro for this.
Oh, I was incorrect. Please roll your macro.
I made a macro for the memes. It is titled Heat Rock. Damn.
Your rock kind of comes to a halt, like just hits the ground a couple feet ahead of it, and joins the pile sitting behind it.
Just turn around at the group. That's all I got. We should probably run.
I'm out of ideas.
That's my turn.
Fantastic. Milo,
That's me.
that's you.
I'm going to walk up 30 feet, and then targeting this one yet again, I'm going to use my last ability of anomalous materials and do the exact same thing as before.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Where is comet shots? There they are. 1, 2, and 3. And he is
Okay.
pushed back 30 more feet.
On the same guy.
Yes, it's the same guy, because I've already damaged him.
Okay, he is pushed off the map. Very cool. I can't get him anymore. I pushed him too far. Fantastic.
Did it kill him?
He is alive.
Oh.
Is that the end of your turn?
We have time now. Just do be careful, and that's it.
Okay. So first of all, that gargoyle is going to take off flying. It is going to leave. This gargoyle, however, is going to fly at 3.
No, please. No.
You shot it. And it is going to nom slicing.
Both of those hit.
Okay.
We've got to fix your
Even a
PC.
14? What the fuck?
Yeah, I have leather armor on at the moment.
What's your dex?
+3.
The first one misses then.
No, that
Just
means he has a 14 AC.
I thought you said
Yeah.
a +3, so that wasn't leather armor.
That's
I'm
11.
thinking-
Only 11.
Yeah, leather's 11. It's been forever since that.
Yeah. So that is a total of 11 damage to Thrain. And Eddie, your turn. It is kind of hovering there, kind of at roof level. But if you were standing below it, you could still make melee attacks against it.
Okay, I will do so. And while I'm running over there, I'll say, "Be careful, my ass! You shot them first."
That is a hit. 5 damage.
Excellent.
Is it vicious magic?
Oh yeah, vicious is magic.
That doesn't matter on these guys, if I remember correctly. There's some constructs that it has to be like adamantine or mithril or some
Yeah.
other specific metal type.
Yeah, these are adamantine.
Yeah.
Which basically means
Non-magical, not made with adamantine.
Yeah.
So non-magical.
Yeah.
Magical attacks are good.
Isn't vicious so short sword technically magical?
Yes, it is a magic weapon.
Okay. Very cool. Then that is regular damage.
Excellent.
noise.
That's all.
Guess it.
Hmm. I don't really got much here. I'll be nice and waste a spell slot. Level 2 guided bolt.
Real quick, braces and gloves do not count as armor now. Level, yes, a level 26 guiding bolt. It is
Yes, a level 26
obliterated.
guiding bolt.
Level 26? Wow.
Yeah, I said level
It's-
2. That's what I said.
It
'cause
is.
it's my only spell slot.
It is obliterated. 23 damage, however, not quite enough to obliterate it. It's still standing.
That causes Wax and Wayne to proc, and then I'm going to I already used that feature there. Then yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Thrain, You're in a bad situation, bud.
I look at this gargoyle that's like flying at me. I'll pull out my hand axe and attempt to stab at it. Or slash at it, I guess.
Stab it with a hand axe.
Hand axes are considered... I can use dex, right? Or are they
Nope.
only strength?
It's strength.
It is strength. They have the finesse feature.
Nope.
Yep, that's a miss.
That's all I got.
Devin.
Well, he had advantage.
Why did he have advantage? Oh, yes, because
Guiding bolt.
Guiding Bolt. Roll it again.
Oh. Woo. Woo.
So 21, because you shouldn't have archery on it. That is a hit.
Oh, yeah, thank you. 7 slash.
3 slashing. Alright, Devin.
Oh boy. Well, it's within 30 feet. I would like to attempt to yeet rock again. Let's see how this one works.
Yeet rock, but closer.
11 damage.
Oh, 5 damage, but that's rough. Oh,
1d12 plus 5 with a rock. I am invincible. That's my turn.
Hey, if I go up next to it, can I try and grab it, like with a athletics? Thanks, DM. I'm going to use my action for a grapple. 14. Oh! I'm not going to let this one get away. You will do your thing. And then that's it, DM. It's going to fly 15 up with me on it.
It has 60 feet of flying.
Does it?
Yeah. That's why I went from like up here to thing like that
Yeah.
and attack.
He takes a couple steps back and takes a look at the rubble. Yeah,
Doesn't a grappled creature's speed become 0?
that's restrained.
Okay.
So yeah, she takes a look at the rubble and crates here, and she kind of images something in her head. And I will spend 3 exploit dice on Mighty Leap to extend my jump by 10 feet for each dice.
Let's go.
So she's going to take a Mighty Leap off of the crate and jump onto this creature as well, trying to stab it.
Hey, DM. You're muted. You're muted. On stream.
oh. Okay, I muted for a cough. I thought I hit the button again. Holy shit, it's still alive.
Not if I attempt to do a martial dice to add 4 damage onto this.
DM?
Disarm living up to its name. And
DM?
yeah.
Unfortunately, grappling does set their movement to 0.
Is it actually grappling it and not restrained?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yes, it is grappling. I'm the one who can move at half speed with them.
Well, then in that case you won't be taking falling damage when Addie jumps up and actually does manage to disarm and also take off one of its wings.
Let's go.
We never hear this because grappling's never used.
I imagine I land on the roof just ow, my ass.
Literally,
Buddy.
I've tried to make grapple work on so many different people, and the only NPC it's worked on was Bladebreaker Brutus.
Oh, yeah, when he just grabbed us.
Yeah, and he did full-on wrestling moves.
Yeah, I do. Kathleen was so fun. Okay, I used to have a paladin that cast Sanctuary and grappled people, because that doesn't break Sanctuary.
But, yeah, so you guys are able to kill one of the two gargoyles.
See, that was not hard at all.
Uh-huh.
The other one's probably going to get help. Let's be fast.
Well, I need to take this one with me so I can get whatever's valuable
Yeah,
on it.
I got it. I'll take it.
Thanks.
And she's just going to pick up the whole ass gargoyle.
Uh-huh.
I think it's time
Well,
to beat feet.
you're not gonna be making much distance anytime soon carrying a gargoyle.
I can help carry it too.
How heavy is the gargoyle?
5e,
This
how
man-sized
heavy
thing of-
is the gargoyle?
Because I have a 600-pound carrying capacity.
Never
I mean,
mind.
it's straight. It's 5 feet of straight stone.
Never mind. According to this random DM binder that popped up immediately, about 300 pounds.
I will go pick up the gargoyle and I will carry it over my shoulder.
Okay, fantastic. You grab the gargoyle and you all are free to leave.
Because of this.
Beautiful.
Buddy, Thrain, do you need some armor?
I mean, I've got leather. It's worked so far, but I feel like the monsters that we'll be fighting kind of might be stronger than the ones I've fought in the past.
We need to get you something.
Do you need me to make you some?
I mean, once we get back to Emberwood, I'll see what I can get. And then, we did earn 250 gold. Do we want to just split that between the 5 of us?
That would be preferable.
That's fair.
Yeah. I can use that to potentially get me something that might help a little bit more.
Should you give me some time, I'm sure I can work a deal out with the blacksmithy there to get you one for cheaper, and I can work on it myself.
That'd be fantastic.
The reason I say that is because I get a bonus. I get persuasion bonus for my persuasion checks against armor smiths.
Hell yeah.
So,
Um,
as you all are just continuing to walk and talk, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You will eventually come back into sight of Emberwood Village.
Thrain, I have to go pay off my debts, and then I will head to the smithy with you.
Yeah, no worries. I'm also I was more of a jeweler myself, but I was trained as a blacksmith.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just quite skilled at it, if you get me.
Yeah, that's fair. I just point to the dwarf. It's like, I mean, that's my family tree.
Yeah. Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Can I go pay a visit to the Blackjack gang? Or whatever they are?
Yeah. So as you were headed in that direction, you actually hear quite a bit of commotion coming from behind the tavern. Anybody in the party who's around can hear it. There's quite a lot of noise going on over there.
I'm gonna check it out.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll go with.
As you guys kind of peek, as you all kind of peek around the corner of the Bark and Buzzard, the tavern where you had previously met. Oh wait, no, that was a different tavern. This is one of the 2 taverns in this incredibly small city. You find a group of people laughing and kicking at a suit of armor that is on the ground. Just an armored figure.
Hey, why don't you disperse? I'm just going to yell out.
You kind of turn and look at you, and you do recognize a couple of them as being members of Blackjack Mel's little group that he was hanging out with before. And they're just like, What?
Oh,
You don't want to take a kick at the can?
Who is it?
Oh. Oh, you haven't met him yet. Oh, you're in for a real treat. Oi, Rattlecat, get up. And, the armor figure begins to kind of move. And at one point, its helmet falls off. And you see that there is nothing inside. And it reaches around on the ground for a moment, lands its hand on the helmet, puts it back on its head, twists it back into place. And, what? Is that all you've got? And is just like looking around at the group.
Why don't we step inside? I have cash money for you all.
So fuck, alright. And they'll leave old Rattlecan sitting there by himself. And you hear as they're walking away and see the animated armor just shaking a fist. That's right, you flee before I change my mind.
Okay.
And
I'm
as
so confused.
Yeah, that makes sense.
the rest of you are there, it kind of like turns and looks at you all. What? Do you want to have a go?
What? Are you this challenging to everybody you meet?
Oh, everybody comes into town thinking they can take on old Rattlecan. Come on, give it your best swing. I bet you I get back up.
You want me to hit you?
Come on, I want you to try.
With like just my fists? I don't understand. Are you serious?
You fight with your fists?
No, I generally fight with swords.
Well, then take a swing.
Are you sure?
And it's just gonna sit there and look at you, kind of expectantly. Are you like this, what's so hesitant in any fight you get? Is that sword just for show?
Well, no, but I think it's rather uncouth to just go attacking people.
It's gonna start
If
walking
you-
towards you.
She just stand there with her arms crossed.
Alright, let me find its stat block as it reaches out to try to punch you in the face. That's a 10.
In
I
response,
don't even move, it just bounces off of me.
can I attempt to punch it?
You can. That is just going to clang off of the side and just... Oh, it's just a flesh wound. Show me what you can do!
Very well.
Insight?
Yeah.
Just to see, is this just an animated suit of armor?
You can.
Imagine this thing getting heat metaled. How bad of a day it's going to be.
With a 23 insight, this appears to be an intelligent animated armor. It just wants to fight. You can only really understand what it wants by its voice. It doesn't have a body. But it doesn't have like any malice in its voice. It's like amused.
It's having a good time.
All right.
He's having an orc play date, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So let me just read this off because this NPC is hilarious, and when I saw it earlier, I had to throw it in here today. Sitting behind the bark and buzzard like a scarecrow, old Rattlecan is an intelligent suit of animated armor, which was found in the ruins of Drakkenheim. A mysterious magical enchantment causes it to rebuild itself when destroyed. Rattlecan rejuvenates after 1 minute when reduced to 0 hit points, unless shenanigans. At which point, everyone is very sad.
Aw.
Oh, we could never dispel magic this dude.
Old Rattlecan He's the dude.
He's having a good time.
But yeah, he'll just stay out there and fight you guys and probably get his ass kicked. And if he ends up knocking anybody out, he makes sure that they are stable.
Oh, that's nice.
Milo, you were going inside with the miscreants.
I was.
Yeah. So as they take you, they don't go inside the Barking Buzzard because that's not their bar. It's not where they like to be. They like to be at the Skull and Sword. This is the Barking Buzzard. This is the Skull and Sword. And as you head inside, you do see Blackjack Mel and the rest of the gang sitting at the back table where you had met them before. And as you walk in, he just kind of snuffs out the pipe he was smoking.
Before you say anything, I have your money. I understand you did a job and I didn't show, but I still have your money.
No, that's respectable. If you're gonna pussy out, the least you can do is still fucking pay.
I have quite a payload here for you. And she's going to just put down 9 delirium slivers on the table, and then 10 gold. This delirium here, I found at a rat area. This one here, I think, can be sold on your part. And she's just gonna show them the delirium grill.
The delirium. Oh, gotcha.
The teeth. The grill.
Oh. Yeah, that's a weird color. When'd you get that?
That was killed from a giant rat king thing. It was using the delirium in its teeth.
Well, far be it from me to accept the bargain. And he will just start to scoop up the delirium.
I propose 50-50 for whatever you sell, since I found it, and you have to go sell it.
About 60-40 for annoying me and wasting my time.
That is acceptable.
Good.
Then... Also, would you be able to get us inside the walls? We don't need any help once inside. We just need to get inside.
Yeah, I can. I offered that the first time.
Great.
And
thank you.
You all ditched.
That's why I'm paying you. Because...
Oh, no. Not this time. This time I have a job for you to do before we get to any of that.
Oh, that's just the words I want to hear.
Yeah. There's this, old man. He's been supplying the Hooded Lanterns with healing potions on the cheap. We want in on that deal.
And you want him kept alive, of course.
Well, I want you to rough him up, but don't kill him. He's got to be able to do work. And we want the same price he's given the Green Cloaks. But he's got to cut them off. As long as he delivers the goods, the Queen of Thieves can provide all the protection he needs. If he refuses, we'll break his legs and steal his work.
I think I can get this done.
Alright. You managed to do this for us. You'll be the one getting paid. 250 gold, and some fancy new shoes.
Done. And Milo's just going to step back out. Thank you all for your time. We'll be speaking again soon. Oh, where is this man, by the way? I should have asked that first.
Well, I thought you were just gonna go and try to figure it out. But, yeah. And he is going to pull out a map. And I will move you guys back over to here. And he is going to point at number 7.
Number 7. Oh, so it's still outside the walls.
Still outside the walls. Just on the north side.
Alright, if I just put healing, that's healing dude.
No, right?
Alright, thanks, DM.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back in a couple days when this is done then. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, if you don't do the job this time, don't bother coming back.
Yeah, that's understood.
Good, good. Okay. And with that, they are just going to go back to whatever dice game they had been playing.
Can we go back to the other map, DM?
No. You're
Alright,
stuck
now
here.
I'm going to go relink with Thrain. Thrain.
Hey, how'd it go?
It's amazing, and I have a job for us too. 250
Oh?
gold for the mission, and a nice pair of magical shoes.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a bargain. Maybe once we're all together, you can tell us the details.
Yes, and I need your support if you're willing to give it, to throw this mission's pitch at them. And I'm willing to give my cut up for you.
I'm gonna. You know what? Sure. I mean, I'm not gonna just willy nilly support anything you do, but if it's not disasterdly, I'll support it.
It's extremely important for me to get my foot in the door with these Queen's men. And
Why?
if we do it right, nobody will know it was us.
Why are you so interested in getting in with these Queensmen?
Money.
I mean, they're not the
Spells,
only group with money.
you're right, but they're the ones that are very straightforward. We're not stuck in some totem pole of bureaucracy dealing with shady ambitions. They're very straightforward with that.
I mean, we could be straightforward by, getting the delirium ourselves and selling it ourselves. We don't have to have a middleman.
Yes, but we know a place for this one, and we have a cash flow guaranteed, and our lives really aren't at that much of a risk at this one.
It is Drakkenheim. I think that's not a safe bet to make. Do you want to go talk to this armor smith?
Yes, for sure.
No.
We'll go
and I'll-
mosey our way over there.
Fantastic. Over in Emberwood Village. We're looking at some stuff in another section. That is... Yes.
Does Emberwood Village have a banner of sorts?
Yes, I believe so. Let me find it. I think that it's just a, hearth.
If so, I believe that could also work for my purposes, considering that I was born here.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one. It is a hearth with the symbol of the sacred flame instead of a regular flame.
All right.
At the Crow and Son Smithy, you find the master that you had been working for before, Master Tobias Crow, and his son Peter. They're just working away.
Is that for me or Milo?
That was for Milo.
What's it? Sorry, I thought you were talking to him.
Oh no, he was just asking
The
about.
master's still there?
Yeah, they're just working
Okay.
away.
I'm going to ask him. Excuse me, a good smithy. I have a proposition. I'll do all the work for a discount, but we need to get his leather armor to studded leather. Quite a simple fix. It's already fitted for his size. Are you willing to allow a discount should I do the work myself?
Well, let's take a look here and see what it would cost.
I think at this point my armor's pretty messed up as well. I mean, I took what 2 rat bites, plus some gargoyle attacks. I think that's the only like major damage I've taken, but I would still say my armor is probably in some need of disrepair anyway.
Let's see.
In need
It's in
Normally-
need of a good mending spell.
yes, it is. So is my body.
Average running rate around here for studded leather armor is about 90 gold. About 20 for leather. I'll tell you what. I'll let you work on it for 40 gold.
I'll pony up the money.
Thray, this one's on me.
No. I appreciate all the work, but this is for me, so I have no issues paying. I'll hand over the gold.
All right. I will say that those of you who are not from Drakkenheim, those of you who have come from other places, these are very high prices.
Oh yeah.
He sells weapons and armor at twice the price, 3 times the price for plate. Everything in Emberwood Village is more expensive because of how hard it is to get stuff here.
Understandable.
But yeah, if you would like to do that, then that'll basically be the rest of your day working for fixing up the plate armor. Or not the plate armor, the studded leather armor.
I was like, whoa!
He got
I
a
wish.
big upgrade!
Yeah, I'll have a nightly meeting with the rest of the group, but otherwise I'm going to be spending the rest of my day on this.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything they would like to do here in town?
Just Thrain. Tonight,
Yeah.
would you gather everyone at about sundown to meet right out here so we can discuss the proposition I was proposed?
Yeah, sure. If I find everybody, sure. I
Thank
gotta
you.
go sell. I gotta go sell this painting I found, or see if it's worth anything. I guess.
Real quick before we get to that, sometime during the day, Milo, the people, or the Queen's men that you had given the delirium to, bring you about 225 gold.
Oh, wow.
No, that's right, 275 gold.
Thank you so much.
The little slivers you had, worth about 10 gold apiece. The teeth, 500 gold.
It's good doing business with you all. I look forward to our next endeavor.
Yeah. And, what was the painting that you had found? Because I don't remember. Did you write anything
Small
extra down?
symbol, wooden carving, painted red wisp of flame. That's what's in my inventory.
I don't think that was a painting. That was like a little.
Oh, it's a carving?
symbol.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just saw painted. Yeah, small symbol, wooden carving, painted red wisp of flame. I found it in the rat's nest. I think we kind of, me and Devin maybe found it, and then I just kind of like pocketed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's not worth anything, it's not worth anything. It's not.
I'm trying to look through the Rat's Nest Tavern to see what that might have been.
It was the one on the right,
I think it's a trinket.
north right. Yeah, it might be.
So,
It was one of the first rat's nests we hit.
oh yeah, it was just a little trinket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll pocket it then.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Dungeon Master.
Layer.
I'm assuming everyone else is done with their stuff, so I would like to try and find either a spare, like a banner, or like a ornamental decorative thing Or if I can't do that, I would like to try and see if someone would be willing to part with theirs for some money.
Okay, you're just trying to like buy somebody's banner here in town?
Yes, if there is one around that I can spot, I would like to try and procure it somehow.
So there are like quite a few lining like the outskirts of the village, just showing like the boundary line. It would be easy enough to just kind of snag one off of one of the poles.
I would like to do it legally.
Oh, right then. Then in that case, you could probably buy one of them off of the Hooded Lantern, since they seem to be like the leadership around here. It would run you about 5 gold.
Deal. Can I buy the whole thing with the pole included?
Yeah.
Excellent. I will do so.
Alright. Does anyone else have anything at all that they would like to do in town?
When everybody's done with their stuff, I'm calling a nightly meeting.
I'm just hanging out.
Yeah. Okay. So that night, Thrain had found you all throughout the day because it's a real small town. It's not hard to do. Telling you all that there's going to be a little meeting. Is everybody showing up?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Hello. I have 2 things for you all.
Is this
Firstly,
less ostentatious for you? Just before we start, and she holds up the banner of the Emberwood Village.
that's wonderful. Thank you. First, to set the
I don't want to offend. That's all.
good tone, she's gonna hand every one of you 55 gold.
Nice.
55 plus.
Where'd you get this?
This was my cut from selling off the teeth we had gotten. Rather than, you see, it's good to have a fence around here, and that's why making deals with them is good for us, profitability-wise, because now we actually have coin in our pocket.
I assume by them you mean the gang.
Yes. And I have a job for us.
I would also assume from them.
That is correct. It's very simple. We rough up an alchemist, we tell them that we are to give the same cut that he's giving the previous provider to the Queen's men here, and then he'll be under their protection, no longer needing to worry about living alone. And worrisome.
And who is this previous provider?
That would be the Hooded Lanterns.
So you're saying that we should actively try and sabotage the efforts of the Hooded Lanterns and for benefit of the Queensmen?
I'm saying we will not be discovered for this. But I think we need all the ears in the places we can get. And if they don't know we're the ones doing this, there's no harm to come to us.
What was your guarantee that they won't know it was us?
Sorry, Jess called out. What did you say?
What exactly is your guarantee that they won't know it was us?
Because they'll be under the watch of the Queen's men. Because he just wouldn't be able to get away at that point.
So they will just mysteriously be taken over by the Queensmen.
That is correct.
I still find it rather abhorrent to go and sabotage the efforts of the Hooded Lanterns after we've already tried to help them some.
What we are being promised is 250 gold and a magical pair of shoes.
Oh, given the fact that you so easily found more than such amount of gold, I don't know if that's necessarily worth it to garnish our reputation in such way.
You think it to be garnishing, I think it to be enhancing in another aspect. The Hooded Lanterns won't know what hit them, and then we'll be gaining another source of IOUs.
It's not 100%.
The hooded
That's-
lanterns are the only reason we can return to the city safely.
That's not
well.
true. We can get in through the Queen's Men too. I already asked upon them, and they can get us in the same way. Well, not the same method, but they can get us in the city the same as the hooded lanterns can. We aren't
Apologies,
losing much.
I meant Emberwood. The hooded lanterns protect Emberwood. If we destroy their supply lines, it's safe to assume that this city won't stand for very long. So our one safe haven outside the city is basically doomed if we help them.
They do not have as great of a grasp as they think if they're allowing the Queen's Men to operate here. It would be beneficial for the Queen's Men to let this place stand.
What's everybody's passive perception?
19.
17.
13.
Someone got a 19 PP?
19 PPs?
Yep. Skill expert, baby!
Thrain sure loves his PPs.
Yes, he does.
Thrain, you hear somebody walking along the road. You don't see them yet in the darkness.
I'm
It's
gonna kind of
it's about 5 or 6 sets of footsteps.
I'm gonna shush everybody and kind of like point to see who's coming.
Yeah, it is
Hey,
coming
wow.
from inside the village.
Oh, okay.
And
Can I cast light on my shield?
Yeah. And as the light comes up and the area is illuminated, you see Blackjack Mel and his gang walking in the general direction that they had heard some voices. Well, well, what have we here?
Oh, hey, Blackjack. We're discussing the approach to get the job done.
Oh, good, good. I didn't realize you had such a big crew working with you.
I did not agree to this job.
That's great, because we're still going to get it done.
So you already agreed to have the job done without consulting the rest of us?
Yes, I already did.
Then you are free
Well-
to go and do the job by yourself without our help, because even though we may know very little about each other, we are in this trek together. No one person gets to make a group decision for the lot of us.
Yes, and I don't recall me wanting to particularly help the hooded lanterns either.
Well, then I suppose you know what you must do.
See, the difference with that is, we came to a group decision, and you were outnumbered. This case, you went off on your own and made a decision for the lot of us before talking to us. That is entirely different.
You must understand that we are poor and need money. We all said that before.
And you are searching for the quickest and easiest way to do it despite any lack of moral obligation. This
It
is
is-
not something I would agree to do ever, and you knew that.
It is not the quickest and easiest.
You studied in the academy, yes? For quite
I
a while?
did, yes.
Ooh.
Why don't we, say hello to our friends before we continue the rest of our discussion, eh?
No, please. Continue. This is more entertaining than I expected it to be.
Right.
But,
So by spending the majority of your life in the academy, that means all of your smarts are wrapped up in books and you know nothing of what it is to live on the streets.
Yes, I know that people have taken advantage of other people, just like the hooded lanterns are controlling access to go inside the walls. They
And just like you are to us by signing us up for something you know we wouldn't do.
That's not true. I've already talked
You-
it with Thrain, and he said he would join us.
I
Is
kinda
that
put my
true?
hands up.
I heard him peek his mic. I didn't hear a word he
Hey,
said.
whoa, I kind of put my hands up. I told him as long as it wasn't anything nefarious, I would go along with it. But this is a little bit beyond the nefarious limit for me.
Oh, Milo. You didn't tell me your friends were a bunch of goody two-shoes.
I didn't expect them to be this averse to having some friends around here.
What's
Friends
the
are one
harm
thing.
in getting a deal on some potions?
Friends is one thing. Doing something that would actively hurt us and the connections we are already trying to make is a completely different endeavor.
Blackjack, you can back me up. This is not going to go upon us negatively. It's not going to get out, is it?
Well, we're gonna make sure that none of them are able to leave that house unsupervised, but can't say that they won't come knocking eventually, trying to figure out where their supply chain went. Guess we'll probably have to rough them up.
See, we're not going to be discovered here.
We're not going to go there.
I don't trust them not to rat us out. Because just like you said, they're in it for the money too. They don't keep their alliances unless it benefits them.
No. We scratch their back, they scratch ours. That's how it works around here.
And to what
That's
extent
right.
are you willing to go before you're in too far over your head?
There isn't a tin in too far over your head.
Well, you're welcome to join the gang then. We'll be down one person.
Mel, is there something we can help you with?
I just heard a little bit of commotion, and it was last call at the bar.
I'm pretty sure he walked over here to see who was making all this noise and late at night so he could probably mug them and take whatever they have.
Well, Mel,
Wasn't out of the
have a
question.
great night. I guess we'll see you later.
Alright, bye. He's just gonna wave you off and still stay standing there.
I'm gonna sit here, like, waiting for him to leave, which I know he's not gonna do.
I will walk away as this conversation is no longer worth my time.
Alright.
Yeah. Are we staying at the Fancy Inn? Wasn't that one super expensive?
That one's very expensive.
That was like 500 a night, if I remember.
It's a lot.
It was
25.
50.
It was
But-
25.
Thrain, you can back me up on this one, right? Some cash money?
Why don't we talk about it as a group, away from from prying eyes?
I thought we were all friends here.
Cassith, you can assist us, right?
I prefer being neutral to all these gangs, to be honest.
So you're telling me that you went against your people trying to join up with us?
I accepted it on a whim, expecting somebody to come with me.
And that is exactly the sort of naive behavior that is going to get you killed. I don't want anything to happen to you, but you have to think a little bit harder before you just start making decisions.
Listen, Mel, you got something else we can do that isn't associated with the Hooded Lanterns?
You're gonna back out again.
No, I'm going to take care of something you have an issue with. We can take care of it.
And you're gonna do that all by yourself, huh?
No, something not directly opposing the Hooded Lanterns, because they seem to be
It
buddies with them.
doesn't seem like your friends like me very much.
I'm more indifferent to you than anything. I didn't really
It's-
care for helping the lanterns either.
It's
But
mostly
it's-
Addie and Devin that don't like you.
It's more the fact that I don't want to get stuck in your servitude because I know how these things go. It just gets bigger and bigger until we are out of our depth. And yes, it could be beneficial for us, but at what cost?
Isn't that how it works with the Hooded Lanterns too? You grow so much into their respects that you can't be your own person, and if you do one wrong deed, suddenly you're not allowed?
So, is there something you're trying to imply, Milo? Is there something that happened? You seem very stuck on this topic.
No, I'm not stuck on this topic. I just want an underground connection in this underground city. Because you have to understand, most of the stuff we're going and finding, we're not going to be able to sell to most people. The Hooded Lanterns will take interest in what we possess. The Academy will take interest. These people don't care where it comes from. When we start getting into the deeper leagues and finding rare and valuable things, and we don't need it, and we want to sell it, we're not going to be able to.
Having underground connections in a place like this is something that can be beneficial to us, yes. You are entirely missing the point. The point is that we have to work together in order to get this work done. And now, because you went behind our backs, we cannot trust you. That is the whole problem. Trust is the biggest thing that is going to keep us alive in there. And if we're looking over our backs at our own teammates, we're not going to be able to get anything done.
She's got a bit of a point, you know.
Yes. Everybody has their own underlying things they're not willing to say, Devin. You have very apparently not told us everything that's going on with you either. We all have our issues.
Why don't
Right.
we
I don't-
keep this one off, guys? I think we're all getting a little too heated. Why don't we talk about this in the morning?
That's probably a good idea. We've had a really shitty day.
I'll go walk up to Milo and pat him on the shoulder. I understand, man. Let's talk about this in the morning. Let's let everybody ingest the information that we've received this night. I'm very thankful for this armor. It will come in great use. Let's talk about it in the morning.
Sure. You have a good night, Mel.
And he's gonna walk up and just put a hand around your shoulder and just kind of kneel down a little bit, get on your level. Because he's a big man. Guy named Blackjack Mel, he's got to be a big man.
Find out he's actually like a halfling or something.
I did not read, so it's entirely possible.
His name's like what, Blackjack Mel?
His name's Blackjack Mel. And he's just gonna take a look at the rest of the party and just... You're gonna have to get your shit together, Milo. I don't like a group running this loose.
I know.
You're doing the damn job. And then that hand on your shoulder grips a little bit tighter than you're really comfortable with. And he's gonna get back up, walk back towards his friends. All of them kind of like laughing a little under their breath as they walk back in the direction they came from.
I'm heading toward the tavern after 80.
DM, I would like to have bought a room while they're outside.
Very cool. Let me check how much the rooms are, because I cannot remember.
I seem to recall 25 for some reason.
That's the number I was thinking too. 25 or 50.
It is the Red Lion. 25 gold a night and includes meals. Wine and liquors sold at 100 gold per bottle.
Jesus.
Damn.
I meant not staying at the expensive place, DM.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if are expensive rooms big enough for groups, or is it like single person?
They are. Let me see. They are like single rooms. You could probably double up, but going any more than 2, it's going to be real uncomfortable.
Where did we stay last time? I look at Devin and Cassidy.
We stayed at the Cat Tavern, I'm pretty sure.
There is...
Like this one? Or it's like down here somewhere?
Let me find that. I believe you stayed at the Gilded Lily.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
It is a much cheaper bar. They don't really have like proper rooms. Like it's not like hotel quality, but I mean you can sleep there.
That's fine.
Milo split that up. Everybody got 55.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, it was 275 gold.
I had stepped away. I realized I put the BRB in Twitch
You
chat.
said everyone got
instead of-
50.
Yeah, I was
55%.
gonna call you out on that.
55, yeah.
Well, they both have Drakkenheim up, you know, so it's like it's hard to tell sometimes if I'm on Roll20 or on Twitch.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. But let's see. Yeah. As you guys are like getting into the hotel, there are a few other people around. If anybody catches your eye, there are some dwarves, in like smithing outfits, and there's the tiefling girl again, with her golem. There's also the owner instead of just a regular employee.
Oh, shit. Did Addie already go to bed?
I stormed off to the hotel because I didn't want anything to do with that conversation.
That's fair. I'm assuming they just went up to their room.
Yeah, I bought a room at the fancy hotel though.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait to. I wanted to talk with the group, but then Mel showed up.
Yup. Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah. He does that. He's not exactly a convenient person. But yeah, you guys are able to get your long rest. And Thrain, go ahead and roll me a d5. Okay. So that was how long your thing was supposed to last after the contamination was gone? Oh wait, no, that's right. You didn't get mutated. So your contamination's just gone. I kept
I'm
thinking that
assuming mine as well, since it was the same level.
yes, and also because I oofed that.
Yeah. How can I be hairless? I'm already hairless.
Yep.
Hey,
You
DM.
grew hair.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I am putting poison resistance on my armor.
But you're going to say I'm putting poison in their breakfasts.
No, no! Poison resistance!
Why?
No! I can put 1 damage resistance on my armor.
Cool.
Or somebody else's.
All right, very good. Yeah, and the day is yours.
Oh damn, that 12th level is fuck. That's strong. That 12th level.
Yeah, that's
This
it's pretty nice.
this campaign wraps up at 12.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I thought those were level 20.
Not
Yeah,
this one.
my brain.
Not this one.
Might think of a different campaign. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Sorry, somebody
I
walked into my
just-
room and was talking to me.
You're
How
okay.
dare
My,
they?
my Discord cut out for a second. I must have missed it.
Okay.
Cool.
So, yep, day is yours. You guys are good to do whatever you would like.
Once we all reconvene in the morning, I want to kind of look at everybody. Hey, I want to, now that we're kind of discussing party affiliations and groups and stuff, I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out a signet ring of the Silver Order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep it low profile so only you guys can see it for that exact reason. But I'm just going to be like, I do own this.
Is this yours?
Yes.
Actually, I still have my room. We can go discuss in there to make sure we're all private.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, you guys could
I
definitely
do
do
have
that.
something I believe I should share at some point too.
As do I, since we're on the topic of trust.
Yes, you all brought up a good point, and I'm sorry that I stormed off in anger, but it was a little uncouth of you to sign us up for something without at least talking to us first.
You are correct.
Let's go to the room. We'll discuss it in there.
Yeah, and you guys are able to get up there just fine. They haven't cleaned out the room or anything, haven't taken your key away yet.
Fantastic.
Luckily, it's a 12 p.m. checkout instead
Yep.
of like a 6 a.m.
Yeah, you got that late checkout.
Checkout's
Uh-huh.
noon. It's 7.
You guys
we
will
get
see
that.
like 5 plates stacked on the desk. That's apparently at 80 pigged out on there.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Ah, that kid.
Pardon the mess. Yeah, yes, this should be more private than the streets. Do continue.
I agree. Yeah. So, this is a. Does everybody know what this is? I pull out the ring again.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Can I make a history check on the Silver Order?
Definitely.
I will.
22.
If you just tell him no, I can also. I'm just-
I mean, I'm never gonna tell somebody, no, you can't roll that. I won't let you.
No, that's not. That's why I was
Um,
asking. I was gonna explain. But
Um,
no, go ahead.
so the Silver Order was formed before the fall of Drakkenheim. It's been around for some time. They are basically the Knight chapter of the Silver Flame, which you guys have seen their imagery a lot, especially here in town. There is a church that bears a lot of its imagery. And they believe that Drakkenheim is a holy site, and that it needs to be, like, they can't build something new here. It has to be the way that it is now. It is a holy thing the way that it is now.
Yes, I do know what they are.
Fantastic.
I've heard some things about them, but could you tell us more?
There is a sect, and part of the reason that I wanted to keep it semi-private, there is a sect of the Silver Order that believes in basically destroying Drakkenheim and rebuilding it from the ground up, in any means necessary.
Is that where you're lying?
No.
Well, I won't judge anyone by their religious beliefs, but I would personally prefer that it be kept not burned down.
Yeah, this is my homeland as well. But no, I just wanted to let you guys know. Once we get into the city, I will probably start displaying it. But since we've just been on the outskirts and mostly dealing with hooded lanterns and queensmen, I figured it'd be prudent to not put another target on our back.
Dungeon Master,
Yes.
would I be able to, at a thought, determine if this order is against or neutral to the Hooded Lanterns?
They are, like... So, nobody in Drakkenheim is really neutral with each other. At very best, it's like Cold War. Like, they don't like each other, but nobody's making the first move. That's kind of the situation between the Silver Order and the Hooded Lanterns.
As
They're-
opposed to, like, the Queensmen and the Hooded Lanterns being actively, fuck you guys.
Yes. There are skirmishes because their goals do directly oppose each other. The Hooded Lanterns wanting to restore Drakkenheim, and the Silver Order wanting to burn it to the ground.
No, he's the one that does not want to burn it to the ground.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I screwed that up a little bit. The Hooded Lanterns being the ones wanting to, like, restore it, and the Silver Order being the ones who want it to be, like, preserved as a holy site. Nobody can rebuild here. Like, they're pretty directly opposed.
It
Not
is.
as opposed as the falling fire, who do want to burn everything to the ground.
Well, I suppose it could work together, but it would be tenuous.
I don't really actively partake in like military expeditions and stuff. I'm just a ranger. I'm just a, you know, I'm just a
So,
I just lead people in different directions.
is that
So
thing that you're looking for part of your holy pilgrimage or something?
no. This is totally personal. It's a
Ah,
family heirloom. So yeah. But the hooded lanterns and the sacred or the silver order don't actively like fight each other, but if I'm willy-nilly, displaying this, like walking down the main road to the city, we might get some questions. Once we're
that
in the
is,
city, it should be okay. I might, we might have some frustrations with different groups, but at this point, we're going to anyway.
yes, I understand. Um, Milo, you said that you too had something you wish to share.
Uh,
I think it would be best for me to go last.
yes. She's just gonna pull out her spell book. Those spells I've been casting are rather unsavory, meaning I cannot be around the Hooded Lanterns. Most of the organizations, minus minus the Queen's Men's, do not affiliate with contamination spells at all. And she's just
It'd be simple as to not cast those spells around them and just ally with them regardless.
no, because eventually they will figure it out, and then we will have big issues. Because eventually I will get contaminated, and I will not be receiving issues from that. Besides, eventually the contamination, what is it? Purge contamination could eventually just kill me.
Oh,
Well,
That,
I mean,
I suppose that's a risk you take when meddling with such things, but
well,
Um,
devil's advocate here. Just because we work with the Hooded Lantern does not mean we become a part of their group.
I am okay with placating the Hooded Lanterns, but I am not okay working with the Academy.
That's
I
fine.
can wholeheartedly agree with that.
If anyone here wants to placate the Academy, I cannot associate with you. They are tyrannical in controlling magic.
I had somebody walk in the room for a second and accidentally deafened instead of just muting. So I just want to make sure, Milo, you were saying that you don't want to be with the hooded lanterns because they don't like contamination magic, but you absolutely refuse to be affiliated with the academy?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I accidentally oofed it and hit the wrong button.
I have no opinion towards the Academy, but unfortunately, my goals require the Hooded Lanterns.
What?
what's your goal?
Well, mine's a bit of a bombshell, but. And she will. Now, I would like to say that I did not steal this. This is a family heirloom. And she will pull out of a deep pouch within her armor a signet ring containing the image of the Von Kessel family.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I cannot confirm personally if this is true or not, but my mother, before she passed, had told me that I was a bastard daughter of the king.
Oh.
And,
And
sorry, go ahead.
my goal, should that align or at least be reasonable enough with everyone else, is to discover if this is true. Maybe once we are capable enough, we could launch an expedition into the castle, or something, perhaps the monastery, or something of importance to see if there is any evidence to support this. And the reason that I would require the hooded lanterns is, well, if I am indeed what my mother claims me to be, then I suppose that would grant me a right to rule Drakkenheim.
Well, wouldn't that mean that there would have to be no true heirs left?
Well, the whole thing that is going on right now is there are potential heirs all over the place, but no one has a strong enough claim to go around, from what my old quartermaster had told me.
So if someone can provide proof, it doesn't matter if they're a bastard child or not.
Yes, from what I understand, and from what was relayed to me as well, it may not even need a true heir, just someone with enough power and sway to get everyone else to agree that they are the king.
I think that would be the better option, personally.
What, to have someone else be the king?
No, to have the power to influence people that you are the king.
Yes. Which is why I think, at least, if this is true, that I need the hooded lanterns. If I can prove that I am who I may be, I am not sure, then I'm sure that the noble house is around, and the hooded lanterns themselves may rally to me.
I think you might be correct.
Well, then, that's certainly interesting.
Yeah. So, Cassius, do you have anything to drop on us? I'm feeling a little awkward here.
There's nothing really to share. My house that I served is dead. I'm just been traveling. Simple as that.
Insight check.
You can insight, sure. Go ahead.
Kablooey.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. Hey, let me roll the persuasion for you.
Or
Where is it?
deception.
It's the truth.
You are one strange fella.
One strange cat.
I'm just one hell of a butler to save. That's about it.
I do need to bring this up once again. Unfortunately, I do have to get this mission done.
Well, the only thing I can think of is if we go up, and if you want to go in, we can just wait. We can have plausible deniability and then try and keep you alive.
I mean, the worst that happens is you become an enemy of the Queen's men.
I do not want that.
Milo, I understand your determination to reach the fastest available source of what you need. It's completely understandable. However, I can tell you that I will refuse to cooperate with this mission. It is not something that I find within my code of honor.
I understand that. Unfortunately, should the Hooded Lanterns find out the magic I cast, which will be undeniable at some point because I will be mutated, I cannot work with them.
Well, you saw it themselves that everyone managed to get mutated from one way or another. Just look at Ansem. He had an extra eyeball and everything. All you have to do is just say you spent a little bit too much time in there. They'll believe it.
Not when the worst comes to worst and we have to defend them. It's not hard to find out what mutation magic is. If you were to go drop that bombshell on that, what was it, the tiefling from the academy downstairs, DM?
Yeah.
Just go ask them. They'll tell you just how forbidden it was. I would be struck on sight by the hooded lanterns and the forbidden or the Silver Order.
I am not 100% sure that that is the case. I mean, simply going by what Thrain has said, they like, or at least find that the contamination in delirium is a holy thing. And the hooded lanterns, well, all you must do is simply not cast spells in front of them that would trigger them.
I misspoke from my notes on that. I misspoke from my notes.
The DM is just throwing oofs left and right.
I
Yeah,
am.
he oofed it big
I
time.
did oof it. So it's not that they consider Drakkenheim a holy site. They want to reclaim holy relics from their churches. I oofed it a little bit
Oh,
there.
I gotcha. Oh, sorry, I must have misheard. Regardless,
Yeah, sorry.
Why would you do that, Thrain? Why would you spread misinformation like that?
My bad, man. Here, let me correct the misnotion real quick.
Well, I mean, there are some who consider the place to be a holy site and that delirium is a holy relic. And I know where one of the main strongholds is.
But regardless, I think we go find the supply cache regardless, right?
Definitely.
yes.
Yes.
And were you about to say something as well, Devin? Because it sounds like you had something to share.
Yeah. Just a bit. The followers of the Falling Fire. I'm sure we're aware of them. They're the ones who believe that delirium is a holy relic and that the Night of Falling
No,
Stars...
I think that's the other way. Is it?
No,
Idea.
the Falling Fire, they are the ones who were like, this is the best.
This is the best. The Silver Order are the ones who are trying to work against them to
Yes.
fix it.
The Falling Fire do think that delirium is pretty dope.
The Silver Order want to take back their chapels.
Yeah.
That is a group I can get behind.
See, you don't have to work with the Queensmen.
Well, not too sure we want to do that either. Because that's the group I was raised in. I left before my induction, coming of age ceremony, whatever you want to call it. But my main goal is to get my sister out. I think they're brainwashing people, and I don't want her getting sucked in.
The delirium is making people go crazy. What? No way. You're crazy.
It sounds delirious to me.
I know.
If delirium caused problems, they'd call it something like insanium.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Listen, I want you to know that my delirium issues are not issues. I control the delirium. That's the point of my studies, is that I'm the one controlling it.
Well, regardless, my entire family is basically too far gone, but my sister isn't quite old enough yet. I'm hoping maybe I can get to her before her coming of age ceremony, but I don't know if I'll be able to. However, I do know that one of the main strongholds is near the crater.
How long do we have before her coming of age ceremony?
Hey DM, how long do we have? Because I don't think we established how old she is.
It was like yesterday.
Ah, shit. Well, too bad.
Damn.
Ava's, my sister's. Devin is 27, so maybe 17? Maybe he's coming up? Okay. Out of character, backstories have never been my strong suit.
That's what
Chat GPT's for.
Correct. If I've kept track of time correctly, at best we have a couple months.
I was muted for a second, still on stream because I'd coughed for a minute. To the people on stream, I said about 2 or 3 months. Couple months is what I said.
We need to get you like a cough button.
I have a cough button. I just forget to unhit the cough button.
You need to
Press
make
it twice.
I was gonna say, instead of making it a toggle, you just need to make it a push and release.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. Or get like one of those buttons, like the Steam Decks,
Yeah.
Stream Decks.
Well, the thing is, I felt like a little bit of a coughing fit started. That's why I just deafened both on Discord and on stream.
Valid.
It's kind of coming and going right now.
Fair enough.
Well, I suppose that we know a lot more about each other than we had yesterday.
Yep.
And I suppose we can lessen our suspicions of each other now that things are apparent.
It seems like our motives are more clear.
We may be able to find a way to do this job for the Queen's men without compromising our other alliances. We just have to do so very carefully.
And what if when we passed by this watchtower that we were told about, the Hooded Lanterns tell us, hey, we need you to go check on our boy, the potion maker. What do we do then?
I have
We require his strongest potions.
I have something for you. We don't need to be near that tower anytime soon, because we can go across the outskirts.
They are expecting us to go by there.
Yes, but not now. We don't have to go back immediately. We have, of course, contaminated people here.
Are you still contaminated, Thrain?
No, I'm good.
They don't know that.
Well, to be fair, you did say in a couple of days, and they said that they would find us.
And so we have time.
I do
Yes,
agree.
but again, if by whatever reason the Hooded Lanterns come and say, hey, we need you to check on our boy, he's not doing so good, and it's the same person, what do we do?
We tell Blackjack Mel to move him out of there, and we go and do it ourselves. We go look for Potion Man, and he's not there. We report that back to them, and that he's not there, and we have no idea.
So you are 100% committed to following Blackjack Mel and the Queensman, then?
I think that would be the most appropriate option for my path that I have chosen. Because...
And unfortunately, I think that would be the least appropriate path for the path that I've chosen.
Because even if you were to be the true heir eventually, you can get use out of bandits like this. They can be coerced.
Well, we do have a goal before then. Get to the cache and secure the resources. We can
let's just
make decisions
start
after
walking.
that.
I think that would be best, yes.
You guys are going back into the city already?
Yeah.
Very well. It is
Addy.
your decision.
Next time we are not at odds with each other, allow me to work on your armor.
For what
I will
reason?
because I can make you resistant to poison, the most common element we are finding out here.
At some point, then perhaps.
If we'd like, I do have a knack for finding delirium-infused aberrations. So if our goal is to just procure money, potentially we could use that to find pockets of delirium that we could harvest or potentially get.
Oh, Mr. DM, I forgot to ask earlier, but just to clarify, we are not able to sell delirium to the Hooded Lanterns?
Oh no, you guys can sell it right in town. Nobody ever asked.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
at
if
least
they're
the
wanting
magic
to, if they're
guy
wanting to get
might
rid
be-
of it, they'll give a incentive for people to give it in.
Yeah, they've just always they've been willing to. Aldor the Immense buys and sells.
See,
Yeah,
I
that makes
figured
sense.
I should ask that just to double check.
There are also
Aldor's a cool
NPCs.
guy.
There are also NPCs in Emberwood Village that you guys have not like looked for. Like there are multiple locations you guys haven't gone to.
Oh, I thought we discovered everything in there.
Nope. Let me go ahead and go down the list again. We have.
How about post the list and we'll get to it once we get back?
Yeah, I agree with
Okay.
that.
If anybody wants to write them down while I'm reading them out,
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna read out the ones that you guys haven't been to yet. There is the Chapel of Saint Ardena.
I guess I should go to that one.
There is the Watchtower, which you haven't actually been to. There is the Shrine of the Old Gods. There is the Eventide Manor. And that's it.
Isn't Eventide Manor where the big magic shop is that we can't afford?
No. Eventide Manor is, it's on the other side of the city.
Gotcha.
There is also Aldor the Immense, who has taken over a manor. And he's expensive. He's a big fat wizard.
Gotcha. Okay, that's
He's
what was
the
throwing
nice
me off.
guy that gave me a really cheap magic item because he felt bad that I had no money.
You felt bad that you were poor.
Yeah.
Can we stop by the watchtower on the way then? Just to see if they have any message for us or anything?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You can. But unfortunately, there is no message just yet. There is a small force of about a dozen hooded lanterns that are posted there. You know from like your time in the village that there's probably another squad or two either patrolling the countryside or working the fields of Hendrick's farm. But Ansem and Petrolang are not here right now.
Cool. And to clarify, the hooded lanterns would buy delirium from us.
The hooded lanterns would buy it, but you would probably get a better price from someone else.
True. All right. Just wanted to double check that. We can
They're
move
the
on.
government-sponsored price.
The magic
Uh-huh.
guy could maybe accept it as trade for items.
True.
Or we could sell it to the Queen's men who know it of the people they sell it to.
I'm just saying that there are options. We are not pigeonholed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how about this? If we want to, if people specifically want to trade it to specific people, we can gather our own delirium.
Uh-huh.
Milo,
Yeah,
does
that
it-
is also true.
I will say that in your time here, you would have heard the rumor that the High Flamekeeper Ophelia Reed from the Chapel of St. Ardena, she more than likely offers the best price for delirium because she's trying to get it out. She wants it gone.
Could you repeat that title, please?
High Flamekeeper Ophelia Reed.
Appreciate it.
I'm also going to type it in chat for a second.
Ah, Pog, I spelled it right the first time.
Hell yeah. She also has one of the one of the other people working there has the most fantasy name I've read in a hot minute.
What is it, like Zarg the bar?
Sir Virgil Underwood. Yeah, so heading back into the city, you guys are free to move the map, or move around the map as you wish. You cannot move the map. The map
Yeah,
is locked in place.
I think.
Supply cache.
Yeah, I think the flail snail's heading up toward the sprawl,
Okay.
toward Mr. Tiny Amogus.
Yeah.
Do you
Um,
guys ever feel like
Do you guys like on our walk? Do you guys ever feel like an affiliation for the flail snail? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Church of the
I feel like we
Snail.
should get it embroidered on our shirt or something for like our
Oh,
group.
don't worry. I'll make a banner for the flail snail.
Amazing. Perfect.
Fantastic.
This is canon
Love
now.
it. Yep.
All right,
We're the
actually-
flail snail group.
I am no longer finding a new party token.
Unironically, though, 80 is now walking around with a banner of the Emberwood Village's crest.
Fantastic.
Oh, nice.
So getting to the sprawl to find this thing, this cache.
Supply cache.
Yeah, let me come in here, and you were able to find it relatively easily because the signs have been pointed out to you. It is in the second floor of a building. The bottom floor is boarded up. However, on the outside, something that people wouldn't really expect, there is a cart sitting next to a window that's kind of like just a short jump. Makes it kind of hard for other stuff to get in, hard to notice. But once it's been pointed out to you, it seems like a pretty safe place to stay. Inside of this place, you find 6 regular potions of healing, 1 healer's kit, 4 pieces of +1 arrows,
Oh,
which, reminder, you fire them once they're done.
It's 4 + 1 arrows.
4 +1 arrows,
Mm.
rations, and a safe place to stay.
Excellent. I vote that our dwarf friend gets 2 potions because he is frail.
Hey, actually, how about I take the arrows and somebody else takes the potions?
I
You
still
take
think
2
you
fucking
take
potions.
2.
Damn it.
We all take 1, you take 2.
Aw, okay.
We really do need to get you some better armor.
Oh, I point to Milo. He took care of that yesterday.
Oh, excellent.
I made him armor myself.
Perfect.
Has everyone
It's
got
hard to see
one
with all
healing
that cloak
potion?
on you.
Everybody got 1
tightens
except for
the
Thrain,
leg.
who got 2.
Okay.
I try to hand the other one to somebody else.
Nope.
Just keep it.
Take your
Alright.
medicine.
As a
Damn
reminder,
it.
we also have 258 golden party loot.
I think we split that up already, didn't we?
Yes.
I do not recall.
I think we split up 250 of it because 8's not a
Mhm.
round number.
Okay, I will trust your judgment.
Anyway.
You have it
we
added the
can-
+50 already.
Would we be able to look for something to loot? If I get some experience for ourselves, how about that?
I
Are you asking me or are you asking the party?
Yes.
May I make a suggestion? I would like
Is
to
it-
take care of that. You don't need to. I will do it.
If we are going there, I will leave. I am not going to participate in that.
You don't need to. You will
probably
die here
shouldn't-
alone, though.
We probably shouldn't split the party.
I understand you have your goals. I have my own too. I am willing to participate in yours too.
I am not asking you to participate in mine. I would not ask you to participate in something that would actively go against your goals.
Well, we could be in the vicinity in case something goes absolutely horribly wrong, but we don't have to be in the building. Because yes, I do agree it's not wise to split the party, but that also means it's not wise to send Milo off on their own when we're all the way down here.
Yeah.
Regardless. Go ahead, bud.
Can I use my primeval awareness to see if I can notice any aberrations within 1,000 feet? Because 5 miles destroyed my brain.
Yeah, 5 miles permanently destroyed part of Thrain's brain, and now it can only go 1,000 feet. Because, but luckily for us, the city is only 110 feet long. Within 1,000 feet. Yeah, there's some aberrations to the south.
Does it? I think it tells me general location and distance, and their numbers.
I'm going to say about 15.
And south of us.
1,000.
Yeah.
According to the key, 1,000 feet is 6 feet in this map. So
About a square, then.
yeah, about 1 square.
Okay. That looks like yeah. Okay. That makes a lot more sense, honestly.
Mhm.
If we're trying to get some delirium and some money, while we figure out, main goals, there is a group of 15 aberrations to our south that I can sense.
Maybe more rats?
Hopefully.
Maybe more supplies.
Well, either way, it sounds like money to me.
I'd be
Do
willing
we
to
agree that we can try that?
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Because
All right.
you didn't give them a time frame on when we have to get that other thing
I
done.
told them a few days.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got time.
Sure. Let's go shank some rats.
Cool. I will lead the party in that direction.
Yeah. Let's shank some rats.
I really hope it's rats.
So do I. I could throw 15 of the legendary gargantuan abomination down there.
Please no.
Oh yeah, side question. What counts as the inner city? Like within the walls?
Within the walls.
Okay.
Apologies. I am just going through the book right now. Trying to find...
I'll have a plan, Arthur.
I just need money.
We just need money.
You remember what happened down in Blackwater? Never seen a whole town up and up. Let's see. Well, now I've shenanigans myself into a corner. Because the ratlings are not abominations, they're monstrosities.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, they'll be between like monstrosity or humanoids
I
usually.
can't believe
All
you
right,
got
I have these guys.
It
These
would
guys
also make
won't-
sense for them to be delirium aberrations, even though they are monstrosities.
These guys won't absolutely kill you. This time you guys are coming from the north. We get to switch it up this time.
Hey.
Variety in my D&D.
It's not as likely as you would think.
Right.
Well, is this?
Just up ahead, guys.
I'll give you the choice. Is this, or I go and grab the parchment?
I like this colorful map after playing in Sunken Isles for so long.
Right.
One,
Oh.
two.
The hell?
These are the same kind of things that you guys saw when you
Oh,
first got
aren't
here.
those the dredges or something?
Delirium dregs. Well, there's a whole lot of them. There's a whole lot.
I wouldn't worry about our odds.
No, tell me the odds.
Well, let's not get to that yet, because I'm gonna see how many of them have special traits.
None? Wow, that sucks.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5. 12, 13, 14, 15.
No, Jackson left the piece.
No. Yeah. So, I'm gonna roll like 15 d4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 special boys. And those special boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, nope. Oh, wait. Oh, I was looking at this all wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4d11. Okay. So, this one over here, I'm gonna have to mark all of these guys with special things. This one here has weird spines coming out of its back that kind of resemble spider legs. It's not actually walking on the ground. Those spines are carrying it like a spider.
Ew.
For this left one, this is a Triton.
That's it.
Far from home, buddy.
A little
That's
bit.
it, Ian?
Well, I mean, they're pretty fishy. And that's going to
Yeah, they
affect
are.
things in different ways. What can I use for fishy? Grab the fishy, I guess. 2. One of these guys is, he's chunky. He's chunky. He has a bad back.
Like me, for real, for real.
Big
For
Sam.
real, I feel that.
This one looks like a normal dude.
Oh no.
He looks like a regular guy.
Like, he doesn't look like a drag?
No, he looks like a regular dude. And we're gonna roll initiative. I'm going to give all of the special ones their own initiative, and then I'm going to roll just one mass one for the rest.
I cast Swarm of Dreg.
I cast Spirit Guardians.
I
Yeah.
cast Mass Torticular Twist.
Torsion?
Are you good?
My brain died there. Yeah,
Joke's
I forgot
on
you,
you.
English.
I cast Mend Butthole.
I cast Ray's internet history.
No!
No!
Alright.
It was super effective.
I cast Dial Up Internet Speed.
Yeah, that's just evil.
I cast Download
evil.
RAM.
I'd rather have no internet. God, we still have dial-up at my home.
I cast
What?
We have dial-up on, like, just a couple things, like our EBT machine.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I was gonna say, a lot of, like, EBT machines and, like, credit card readers and stuff still run on, like, Telnet and shit.
Yeah.
First one to act, the rain. There is an army of these drags approaching.
Oh, I guess we should have snuck up on them, huh, guys?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna
Um,
climb the roof.
It looks like, just to give like a little bit of a idea of what you're walking into, it appears to be a lot of people wearing kind of brownish robes with like red trim, and a few knights in silver. Looks like there was some kind of a skirmish here.
Ah, fair enough. I'm gonna climb to this roof,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot this guy. I'm gonna hunter's mark first,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot him. Archery, favorite enemy, because I'm gonna assume these guys are aberrations.
Yes.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Oh no, I misspelled.
Wow.
I misspelled it. They're aberrations. No, aberratoids.
Well,
I'm
I
afraid that
rolled
it
like
doesn't count.
absolute dog shit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that is a miss, which is impressive on these guys. Cassith.
I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out how. What's the range on
I'm
this?
going to
again? Oh yeah, I
cat.
got the range. Yeah, I'm going to cast. Right here, I'm casting lunar beam.
Okay.
Sick.
Where is my fucking shit? Oh my There it is.
I hid it from you.
How dare you?
On
So those three
what?
need to do a save.
The three in front?
Yeah, like I did the look south.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Kind of blended in.
Yeah, no one else is really grouped up well enough to get three besides those three.
So, top right, bottom left, bottom right. That would have been really funny.
I've been upsetted, spaghettied. Well, they take half damage, I believe.
Yep.
And this guy got oof, ouch, owied. I'm moving him here because you made your bubble, and the bubble, the little trash can
Mhm.
icon, is right where the green bubble is.
F.
Get fucked.
You could probably make a circle over it, just to make it easier.
It's making circles and those things will pain in the ass.
Not really. There's a way to do it that makes it real simple.
Well, there's like
just-
the fucking.
You just hold shift.
Well, no, the whole shit, but there's not an actual like, hey, it's this shape. Unless they added that. I didn't mean to draw that.
The circle has been in Roll20 since I've been using it.
No, I mean like, you put like tell it what size of a circle instead of like second guessing.
Oh.
Like I know the circle and rectangle.
Good, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Rectangle. Too much democracy.
Devin.
Fair. For Super Earth.
Yes.
So I have 30 feet of movement, but could I potentially do like a jump to get that extra oomph to get in front of this guy?
Uh,
Oh, because
you get gimped in every fight. I'm gonna say sure. You always end up like 5 to 10 feet away.
I know I pick bad spots.
It's
to put
happened
my-
like so many times for how
It
few
happens
combats
every
we've
single
had.
time.
I'm gonna allow it this time.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna fix that soon. But okay, so I'll just do a little hop and get in front of this guy. We got a punch. It's one punch.
Ow. Ah!
1d12 plus 5, bitch.
Oh, I forgot you got that.
Is he still up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch again.
Okay, he's no longer up.
Monk Barb is busted.
That's crazy.
That's my turn.
You didn't
Imagine-
even go into a rage.
Imagine having to nerf me at level 4.
Milo.
Uh,
Look, I've
Anomalous
made it
but-
through Sunken Isles without having to nerf my party members that hard, and we're level 18 now. I'm gonna make it through this without having to nerf you.
Anomalous materials, Comet Shard. 2 going towards this guy and 1 towards this guy.
The regular dude
Yeah, he looks
Yes.
like a normal guy.
Yeah, I don't
is
care.
just a normal dude.
Yeah, and they're hanging around him. I don't give a shit if he's a normal dude. I'm not constrained by this thing called morality.
Well, he's not dead. So, like, loser.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Look, you're not winning this point against me because like my character doesn't care.
Uh-huh.
I'm moving 25 feet up.
Okay. Well, you've just moved into range of a lot of them. And they're going. Delirium drag. Delirium drag. I'm gonna handle the movement first.
Why do we have 5? Oh yeah, there's specific.
The other ones are special. Do they have to make a save just moving through the moonbeam?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I rolled moonbeam damage for his 2d10, I believe. Yeah.
They will both fail. Now I have to find the 2 that had rolled it before. Allie.
Also, don't forget the third one unless it died.
The third one died.
Okay.
Oh, the third one didn't die. Now the third one died. Okay, so that is 3 punches at Devin, 1 at Milo, 2, 3, wow, and 1, wow.
Miss.
Eddie.
All right. I assume that those 2 are going to be taken care of by the people behind us. So I'm going to step forward and I'm going to help Devin out with this one right here.
Okay.
$13.
Uh-huh. Ah,
You good?
I'm sleepy. That's a hit. 9.
9 damage. And for my bonus action, I will spend 1 exploit dice to whichever one was the bloated one, because I don't like him.
Okay.
I'm going to yell at him to go away.
You want to yell at the fat man and make him run?
Yes. Alright, my DC is 15, so he is frightened.
Yeah, he's just, oh no, he's frightened. He's not running away yet.
No, he must use his action to move as far away from me as possible.
We don't like boomers here.
His action or his reaction?
So-
His action, okay.
His action, yes.
Alright.
That is all.
The fishman has no bonuses in this situation, so he's just gonna walk forward and try to stab. That's a
Stab.
16 to Devin.
Miss.
They are intelligent, so they are going to try to be flanking. The sad guy, because he's normal, is going to Steppy. Get flanking on Addy. Stab. That's a crit.
Oh, I thought we did normal flanking.
Yeah, we did the D4.
Oh, you're so
Right.
right. I forgot that we allowed that this game.
Yeah. Either
Yep,
way, it still
so
hits.
22.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So that is 7. Oh, wait, no. That is... That's the 8 because it's two-handed because I don't use shields.
Oh, okay.
And then it is also sneak attack because that is this guy's special thing. He's so boring that he can sneak attack you.
Wow.
Jesus.
An extra 6.
Okay. I take 2 less damage because of my special standard bearer feat.
Ay.
Nice.
I don't care how special your feet are. I don't want pictures of them.
That's
Goddamn.
in DM chat.
So,
Hey GM, your stream chat does not seem to be on the fight screen.
what's going on? Oh,
It's because it probably desynced.
yeah, it did get desynced. No, we're caught up.
Whole lot of guys.
Whole lot of dudes.
We
A lot
be
of
doing.
bros.
I might as well just turn this into a podcast at this point instead of actually the videos. That's how often it gets
Right.
desynced.
Leader of the mind.
Chunky guy runs away because he's legally required to do so. The spider comes over here and is actually like crawling on the wall.
Ew.
That's creepy.
And they're going to fire spines down at... Who looks this up? Milo. Wait. Milo doesn't look like a wizard, don't do that.
No, they look like a fighter.
Yeah, so...
Devin is completely unarmored.
Correct.
Okay. You've convinced me. 3d20. These are plus 3. So 20, 10, 7.
The first one hurts.
You take 4 as one of its
You
spines
take
just...
3.
So true. Yeah, that's right. As you just take one of these, like, spider spines, like, right in the shoulder. 3.
I'm going to bonus action, move my thingy-bob, Hunter's Mark, over to the Spider-Man. The Spider-Drag.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Drag. Does whatever a Spider-Drag does. And nobody's within 5 feet of it, yeah? Because it's on the wall?
Correct.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I get advantage. Boop.
Hit.
7. Yeah, 15 damage.
Owie. Anything else for you?
Oh, that's it.
Cassie.
These two guys, it looks like they're heading towards me, right?
They are heading around, yes.
I'm going to backseat dash up the building.
Okay.
Action, I'm going to move Moonbeam right here to get these 4 chumps.
Ow. Okay. The insult was unnecessary, but gotcha. Mostly hurting my
chumps.
feelings now.
Does
So
that
you
hurt
should
them
be-
now or when they start
Yep.
their turn?
First time on a turn.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So
I
you can
got-
technically
I got
push
good
them
news
into
for-
it if you so wish.
I got good news for you.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Lovely.
Not a single
you
one
want-
of them had more than 5 HP.
Hey, if y'all want, throw it in the beam. It'll hurt them. Bonus action.
Throw it in the beans.
Throw them in the
What about-
beam.
But I want the loot.
It just kills the flesh. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
I don't want to waste more than that.
Dev.
I'm going to pouch. Let's see. I'll do this one. Hat. Nice.
Okay.
Another one.
On which one?
This one right below me.
Okay.
Then she's gonna do a 180 and do another one at this. Up top. 7.
Ow. Anything else for you?
That'll be all.
Very well. Okay. Very cool. Milo.
I love crits.
Excuse me, Addy. I'm going to occupy Addy's space for a second. Hey, DM, can I make a shove attempt to try and shove them 5 feet this way?
You can.
Thanks. That'd be a 22.
Where is Milo right now?
In Addy. You can occupy an ally space.
In Addy, in the middle of combat?
Yeah,
Yes.
right there. Like, I'm right here. In
It's that
Addy.
easy, man.
Man, this is worse than the last game.
That is crazy. I didn't think that the enemies to lovers are capping that quick. Let's see. It fails and gets worse.
All right, give me a con save.
That was intelligence. I
That's not
I
yours.
realized the accident, and then I panicked and double-clicked.
All right, 6 damage.
I am accepting an attack of opportunity, DM.
Unless they're a shapeshifter.
That one is not.
That is a
11.
miss. And then I'm going to use my anomalous materials, and as a bonus action, I'm going to heal Addy. You gain 14 unless you wish to take a contamination, which you gain 10 more than.
I appreciate it, but I was just going to second win.
You're okay.
So, funny thing about that, you begin to cast the spell and nothing happens.
Huh.
Aw.
As this one here kind of just waves its hand and counterspells.
Oh.
Damn.
That's a problem.
Oh, he's dead. That's it, DM.
Okay. As it counterspells, its, what's it called? Its illusion fades. And let me post the art of what you guys see. I'm gonna post the art there, and then I'm gonna bring it up on stream.
Hail, man.
Pale man.
Just like
Oh my
me
God,
for
he's still-
real.
For real.
This is what
Hey,
they
if you
see.
want a hardcore D&D, you counterspell the healing.
Who's complaining about counterspell healing? Tika? Hey Tika, you have
Yeah.
marked.
Also, is it the same turn as... Does that have its own turn, or is it all the little guys?
It's gonna go
Have a
on the
turn right
same
now.
turn as the other guys.
Alright. Well, this guy needs to do a save.
Yeah, he does. Saving throw?
He fails.
How much damage?
16.
He dead.
Goddamn.
That's how we go.
Alright. This one is going to begin moving 30 feet back.
Coward.
Is this guy still afraid?
End of the turn.
End of the turn? Okay. Tubby comes back.
Like, I'm coming back, guys. Wait, guys, where'd y'all go?
Guys? Guys?
Guys? Guys? Yeah. Everybody gets back in. Wait. I'll just move these guys out of their turn.
Yes.
Oopsie. Okay. This is going to be 2-stab Devin, 2-stab Milo. 1-2
Yeah.
Devin, 1-2 Milo.
Miss on a 7.
The 22 hits.
Damage for Devin. That is 7 piercing. Damage for Milo. That is 3
I'm gonna
piercing.
shield.
Oh, okay.
That is 5 damage.
Yeah.
Easy clap.
And because I hadn't pasted this guy over into the actual game yet, let's see. He's going to cast a silly little spell. I'm trying to see if this is just one. Never mind. That will insta-kill. I will not be casting that spell.
Coward.
That is a 4th level spell that deals
Coward.
10d6 psychic damage.
Oofta.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I think
There's a
that
chance it doesn't.
there's a chance it doesn't. But I don't
Yeah.
want the first time you run into him to be the last time you run into him.
Valid.
Coward.
He's gonna cast a lightning bolt.
Sounds like a bitch move to me.
That looks like it will hit. Addie, Devin, and Thrain, since it is a 5-foot line and not just a little stick.
And his stinky buddies.
Yeah, but he's not too worried about that.
Since I'm technically in the air, would it hit one or the other?
That is a good
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Just
This
Addie.
man is in them.
I'm gonna roll a d2. Because he's just kind of watching. He's more curious, not really going to try to kill. Well, you two have already rolled it, so we'll just leave it as Devin and Addie.
Apologies.
Lightning bolt to 66? 8d6. 8d6.
Way to make it a
What's
No?
the DC?
The DC on it is, that's a good question, actually. 18. So Addie just passes. 23. This guy cannot survive. This guy can survive. He does not survive. That's okay. He was just a silly little fish man.
Hey, you take 2 less damage.
I did.
And Addie.
Oh, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
I'm going to imagine that this character is dangerous. Does he appear to be actively trying to kill us, or is he just covering his retreat?
He is backing up.
Okay. I'm going to attempt something risky, but might help.
Compel duel.
No. I'm going to mighty leap towards him by spending 2 extra, or by 1 extra, because my long jump is 15, so all I need is to get 45, because that extends my movement past normal if I jump.
Okay.
So I'm going to get here, and I will attack him and attempt to disarm him.
Alright. Can you please post disarm for me again? Yeah.
Strength save. Whatever it is he's using to cast spells, I want it out of his hands.
He is not holding something for his spells.
So you just hand him. Got it.
Just,
Oh,
yes, remove
I thought
his
you
hand.
had to. I thought you needed focuses for spell casting.
It's not in his hand. He wears a... You see as you get closer and in that picture, there is a glowing necklace around his neck.
Can I disarm that then?
That...
Because if not, then I want to redo, because I assumed that he was wearing like a rod or something.
You can
Let's see.
cut like a necklace or thing off.
Normally, yes, but it is also...
Oh, but it
like,
might be a magical one.
Yeah. If it was just like a normal necklace, then yeah. But magical items are kind of made so that they can't be broken. So I'll allow you to redo it, because I don't see a way for that to work without, like, trying to rip it off of him, which would be a different check of time.
Alright, my bad.
You're
I
all
just
good.
thought you had like a staff.
You're all good.
In that case, we should not be here. And I will go over to here, help Milo with this one. And I'll disarm that fucker. How about that?
You can disarm that guy. Yeah, you can knock the spear out of his hand.
So yeah, that'll do 12 damage.
Ow.
And I will pick up his spear, because fuck you.
As, like, you looked like you were about to leap and then changed your mind, the figure kind of tilts its head and watches as you go back to fighting. And as it begins to speak, a lot of worms come out of its mouth.
Ew.
Curious. Yeah, if you look at the art, he is covered in worms. They're coming out of his sleeves, coming out of his neck. There's some in his hair.
Pardon, where was the art?
I posted it in Discord.
Draken
Ah.
OOC.
Okay.
Is that all for you, Eddie?
And then I'm going to go the other way.
Okay.
I'm going to go over here. Just go that far. I want to be a little farther away.
All right. He is going to legendary action, slither away, and leave.
Oh, I see.
Good call.
This delirium drag. Which delirium? The fat man gets to play.
Oh.
No. I can go there instead. I could go there instead, which means I need to make sure you're in range.
You don't like boomers here.
Damn it. It is going to hold an action. 3.
Can I see the big man from here?
It has, I believe it has cover. Let's measure that out. It has it has half cover.
Okay, so half is +2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to shoot it.
Okay.
Advantage, longbow. 26 to hit.
Cover didn't matter. Roll it.
13 damage.
Still
I
okay.
moved my hunter's mark over. By
It's
the way.
still okay. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
It's all I got. Yeah.
Cassith.
So this thing has 60 feet of movement, FYI.
Oh.
Why you say it like that, buddy? It's
Because
totally
you're
just
gonna
going to
kill
go
my
like
fat
this,
man.
and this. Yeah, I'm going to make it the beam go around just enough to hit each of these guys. Actually,
Can
wait,
it
let
do
me
that?
just-
I thought it was only in one direction.
Let me double check. Where's the spell? There's the spell. In any direction. Yeah, just move it 60. Yeah, you can use the action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
I feel like that's saying up to 60 feet in one direction. Hold on.
All right,
That's how I always assumed it meant.
fine.
That's how I've always assumed it, because I'm pretty sure that flaming sphere is the same.
That's like how Sunbeam or
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
Sunbeam, I mean, what's the other one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sunburst?
But yeah,
The whatever one
Alright.
stays there. Moonlight, that's the one.
otherwise that'd be bonkers.
Oh yeah, Milo, are you okay with friendly fire?
I sure am.
All right, putting the beam there.
Okay. Just gonna hurt our friends.
All right. I asked. If you said no, I would have done something else.
Left one fails, right one passes. You are barely alive. However, you are looking fantastic. Still
Alright.
good health.
I'm just going to kind of sit here to look what's happening, and that's my turn.
Okay. Devin.
Ouch.
Okay.
10 damage. For
Owie. Still alive, but not
Shit.
doing good.
We pounce again.
That one kills it.
Yay.
Crunchy.
I don't really want to go up to Fat Man, so I'm just gonna let the moonbeam do its job.
Uh-huh. That's a good plan. Milo.
Yeah.
I need you to roll damage.
Yep. I was about to do D20s. Second there.
Rolled a nat 1. Poor guy. Accepted friendly fire. Fucking dies.
I'm going to second wind
Okay.
for 7. And then I'm going to accept 2 opportunity attacks.
Oh, alright. Ooh, the lid popped off my water.
Milo, you take 2 less damage.
Shield.
Okay. Milo, you take no damage.
Oh, I'd get 2 back because of... Yep.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
Banner.
Oh, I'd get
including
4
the first time. Yes.
Okay.
Banner moment.
And then I'm gonna firebolt this guy.
Okay.
Also, one of them doesn't have a spear.
That's the one that's getting firebolted. Dead.
Yeah.
That's all.
Alright. The Delirium Drag. The one normal one that's left. It
Con
starts
save.
its turn. It possibly dies.
It takes 6 damage.
It lives!
No.
It will steppy. And it's going to stab. You both look like fighters. That's Milo. 9. It won't stab Milo. Eddie.
Second.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Oof.
That is every single time I've second winded so far.
Yeah. I never have good luck with second wind either. Oh, you're gonna be so upset. It's alive.
Disarm.
Disarmed?
Yeah.
Okay, that deals extra damage, right?
Yeah.
Dead.
Correct.
It had 1 HP after that.
Based.
Alright.
I'm going to step over to here because I am a little hurt. And I don't know what fat guy's playing, but I don't want it. Actually, I'll lie. I'll step over to here.
Yeah?
He
Okay.
explodes and more come out of nowhere.
Are you ready for his turn?
No.
Yeah.
He is going to stumble through the window, step here, and he is going to puke on both of you.
Oh my god, he actually is a boomer.
I need both of you to make me a DC 11 dex save. Okay, neither of you fail, so you take half as much. If either of you had failed by 5 or more, you would have gained a level of contamination. So you both take 4 acid as he pukes all over you.
We both
We
take
have.
2.
Oh,
acid.
acid.
Thrain.
Isn't it half?
No, he just reduces it.
Oh.
I
Well-
wish it was poison, because then I would take half, because I'm resistant right now.
Well, I was just saying because they passed their dex saves.
Oh yeah, so you guys take literally nothing because of the banner. You're just covered in puke.
Well-
Oh, amazing.
Reduction is always to 1, I thought.
I take 1.
Yeah.
I will allow
I
you
think
both
the only-
to take 1 and be covered
Because
in
I think
puke.
the only way you can take no damage if you get immunity.
Thrain.
I could be completely wrong.
I'm gonna shoot the big guy.
Yeah? You gonna do that? You wanna?
Should I? I like look at Cassith. Should I shoot it?
Go ahead. I'll heal the others later.
All right. So I'll it still has my hunter's mark, so I will I'll hit it.
That's a hit.
12 damage.
How do you want to do this? Make sure it pops.
Oh god. I have a feeling that like when it pukes, it's like hunchback goes over the top of its head, like it like belches and like basically falls forward, and I'll shoot the back like I'm popping a zit with like a needle or something with the arrow.
I hate it.
And it
It's
just
perfect.
it just causes this thing to just begin to erupt. And I need a DC 11 con save from Milo.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
you pass. You will be taking 2 necrotic damage, reduced down to 1.
Thank you.
Sorry, Milo.
It's okay.
My con save was to not puke myself.
Fantastic.
but yeah.
You're just gonna see Milo, who also has about 2 layers of clothes on, just start scrubbing off one of them with her hand.
Castus is just going to slide down the side of the wall with his claws, dismiss beam, and come over this direction. Alright, you all hurt. Alright, just stay here for like 10 minutes. And then I'm going to do an Elden Ring kneel and heal them with Prayer of Healing.
While he does that, I'll go around and find
For
loot.
18 HP.
I'm also going to find loot.
Is that for all of us?
Yes.
Fucking hog.
Prayer of Healing. Up to 6 players stay within
What?
60 feet or 30 feet of me.
What was that fucking worm thing?
I don't know. That thing was terrifying, though.
That was dangerous, whatever it was.
I would imagine it was a symptom of the delirium.
I
Hey,
had
DM.
half a mind to try and disarm it, but it didn't have anything. I figured any spellcaster would have a staff or something.
Hey, DM.
Uh-huh.
Can I make a history roll to see if I've heard any stories of things like that?
Go ahead.
Thanks. I don't believe I have.
You don't even know what this place is anymore. It's really weird.
My hypothesis is it's a creature of the delirium, most likely. It's
yeah, that makes
Probably
sense.
what caused all of these, to be honest, since it was cloaking itself as one.
Well, whatever it is, I think it's a good reminder that we are not the biggest fish in this barrel, so to speak.
Hey, DM.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna salvage any kinds of armors that look like they can be salvageable. Even if they're a bit broken right now, I'm just going to... If they can be repaired, I'm taking them.
It's, there's not a lot. The normal
Dang,
guy, he had a suit of armor that looked relatively good. It was a set of regular leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
You said that there were people that had silver armor.
Yes, like tarnished silver armor. You might still be able to recover it. It might fetch a little bit of money. It won't be nearly as much as just new silver armor, but...
Well, what kind of armor was it? Was it like splint plate or what's going on?
So it was kind of like a, let me see what they were.
It looks kind of like breastplates or half plates just going by the dude.
Well, they also only had like a DC of like, or an AC of like 12.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the armor broke.
I'm trying to see if I can find attire. Silver breastplate.
A breastplate wouldn't be bad.
I actually could use some breastplate, if anything. DM, can I make an intelligence smith tools to see if I can possibly salvage one of them?
Sure.
22.
Okay. So the Paladins of the Silver Order during this. Okay, I'm
Are
good.
you dead?
I'm good. I'm not entirely sure if I'm dead yet, but I think I'm okay for the second. So, the Paladins of the Silver Order in this area were heavily outnumbered during this fight. It was about 11 people in falling fire robes versus 4 paladins. And
Give me some water, bro.
I have been. Damn, this cough is gonna kill me. Let's see how many breastplates you think you can salvage. 1.
Sorry, you said there's. I heard fallen fire robes.
Yes, so the dregs some of them were wearing like robes of the falling fire, like
Gotcha.
brownish robes with red lining, and the others were. Once you got a better look at them, they were clearly Silver Order paladins.
And I would assume that they're like nasty.
Well, only one of them seems to be in a state that can really have their armor recovered.
Okay. Sorry, I was there. I mean, my brain had a disconnect between the robe and the armor. My bad.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
okay.
the damaged breastplate.
Yeah, totally. And as we're coming up on our time, as my coughing is getting worse, I think that now is an okay time for us to end it with the end of that content. No, you don't.
Damn.
Talos doesn't
You
let
ask.
Talos doesn't let us ask it anymore, so I'm not gonna let him ask it.
Valid.
Hey, Talos,
Yeah, yeah.
do we level up?
Do you level up,
No.
Talos?
Damn.
It's too easy.
And I don't see anybody that I'm like actually friends with streaming. Rip.
Yeah.
Alright, guess there's no raid going out tonight. Well, I hope,
Unless
unless...
we
I was gonna
pivot to democracy.
Yeah.
I would offer to do that, but I've been dragged for some Elden Ring.
I assume
I
you
wanted to
don't take
play
some-
Elden Ring so bad yesterday, but while I was cleaning up my room, I apparently threw out my controller, so I've ordered a new one. I had like 3 broken controllers, and I
Where's
accidentally...
that?
I had like a few broken controllers, and I accidentally threw out the good one as well.
Nice.
I was like deep cleaning my room. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call it there. Have a good night, everybody. You leveled down. Thank you, Tika. Alright. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, chat.